What if your house was actually the Backrooms? Well, today we're going to test that out. I am going to literally turn my house into the Backrooms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a huge mistake. And at the end of it all, I'm going to see if I can survive a day in my Backrooms house. Yay. Hello, everybody. I'm Keyin, and let's get to building. This is all I've got going right now. A bunch of little me's are running back and forth through this hallway. Now, if I add a monster, he's going to start taking away the little Keyins, which is very sad for them. We can upgrade the monsters, which I guess makes them faster, and that's what earns us money. Basically, when I get taken away by the monster, I earn money, which is kind of messed up. But essentially, the way this is set up right now is this is the entrance to my house from the garage. Now, there's like a split direction we can go here. We can go to the right and we can go into the laundry room, or we can go to the left and we can head towards the kitchen, which I guess is what I'm gonna go for here. So there'd be a bend in the hallway, and then there'd be like a stretch of hallway, and then eventually you'd be in the kitchen. Now, obviously there are pieces that we need to collect that'll work better for kind of what my goal is. And I do have some money, so that's good. And also I need to make room. I gotta buy some space here so that we can expand my Backrooms house, which in the grand scheme of things seems like a terrible place to live. A truly horrific place to spend your time. Let's head over to the building shop and let's see if there's anything that we can buy that would work really well as a kitchen. I don't know how big these rooms are. Also, we need to rebirth to get like some of the crazier rooms. I can do that, probably. So we need 24 buildings in order to get to our first rebirth. Okay, that's good intel. But let's use the pieces that we have to build a decent version of my Backrooms house. These are all, empty office. I like this flickering corridor. Ew, spooky. Empty office room seems good, although it is a dead end. It is a dead end, which I don't think I want dead ends if I can avoid them. I like the yellow crossroad. I like the yellow T-junction, and I like the yellow turn. We probably want yellow turns and yellow corridors for the most part. We gotta get to 24 buildings, so we definitely, need pieces. We need lots of pieces. And then also we can buy monsters. Smiler. What a happy fella. Let's add monsters so that we can make more money. Oh, I can't place him because I need more space. Okay, so this is going to be my entry to the kitchen. And the kitchen right now is basically gonna have to be a bunch of these corridors. That's the kitchen island, okay? You kind of have to use your imagination a little bit here, okay? And then this is also part of the kitchen. But I want this to be, actually, I want this to be a T-junction. I need another T-junction. I gotta get rid of this guy. Sorry, man. I only have room for one monster at a time. So now we're putting in Smiley. And Smiley is gonna start terrorizing the poor little Keyins. They're just getting home from the grocery store and trying to put stuff in the fridge, man. Could you imagine? Just trying to load up my fridge with sustenance so I can feed my family, and I'm being attacked by this creepy Smiley monster. Tragic. So you know what? Actually, this right here, laundry room. Where's my flickering corridor? That's what I'm gonna do for the laundry room, actually. The flickering corridor. Ooh, you gotta, do your laundry while the lights are flashing on and off. And then actually this room right here is what we call the pantry. It's basically like a smaller kitchen. It has a sink in it. We treat it as the pantry. This is where we put all our like dry foods and snacks and stuff. So this is the pantry. And then there's like a little entryway to the main kitchen. And then you're in the main kitchen. Now I'm going to put a 4-way bend here. Oh, now I can add a second monster. All right, get in there, buddy. Get back to work. Start terrorizing me. It's awful. And then this over here is the dining room. I think maybe just something like this, right? Like that. There you go. That's the dining room. There'd be a table in the center right there, and we'll all enjoy our dinner while trying not to get eaten by monsters. But now we need more pieces, although I want to see how close we are. Okay, so we're at 14 blocks. Not bad. I do need more room, though. I need like a lot more room. Also, I just realized I have another smiley. I think I got that from like a pack that I purchased, like a starter pack that I got. It cost 35 Robux. I mean, easy sale. How much is it to get +3 monster slots? I'm gonna do it. I don't have a ton of Robux on this account, so we're limited. I mean, I guess I could buy more. I could buy more. That's true. You got me there. Okay, you got me there. Let's add another smiley. Sorry, kid. I know you're just trying to get some sweeping done in the kitchen. Some rice got spilled while you were making lunch, and you're just trying to sweep it up. But, you know, this guy has better ideas, I guess. Look at him. Oh! Sorry, man. Sorry. Okay, let's go check out what we can buy. I think I wanted more turns, definitely, and I wanted more T-junctions. I like the T-junctions, so I'm gonna buy like 10 of those because I got money to burn. And also wet carpet. That is a dead end. Well, you know, maybe we can use that. Maybe we can use that. I'm gonna buy the whole stock of wet carpet. And then let's head back. Oh, you know what? Actually, I should buy more monsters because I can afford more monsters. Barely. But I can fit more. So I'm gonna put you here, and I'm gonna put you... I don't know. Is there a spot for you, man? Yeah, there's always a spot for you, Smiley. There's always a spot for you, pal. All right, so I'm doing this. Basically, the idea here is that this is the kitchen, right? So this is like the island, I guess, is the best I can do. My fridge and freezer are over here. So maybe what I do is I put a dead end, a wet carpet. So this is the room where my fridge and the freezer are. Although, like, in my real house, they're the same room. They're not in a separate room. But we have to express ourselves in unique ways in this environment. Also, I think I kind of messed up here because this is going to limit my ability to build out this way. So I should probably replace one of these with like a 4-way junction. Yes, I'm going to pick up. I want a 4-way junction, but I don't have one. Let's go buy one. Crossroad. There you go. Buy a few of those. Those tend to be pretty handy. Okay, there we go. Now, try that again. These poor Keyins, they're getting absolutely destroyed. They can't survive, man. There's too many monsters in my house. Oh, well, that's life, I suppose. Okay, so we fixed that. Let's take a look at what we've got going on, right? You enter from the garage. You got laundry room here. You got hallway here. Actually, there's a bedroom over here. So, yeah, it's my kid's bedroom, but they don't really use it as a bedroom. They more use it as a playroom. It's just full of toys. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wipe this out. Sorry, Smiley, you gotta go. We'll bring you back. Don't worry, pal. I would hate for you to miss out on terrorizing me more. Add a little hallway and then add a room with wet carpet, which is fair because, you know, sometimes they do spill stuff in that room. In fact, there's actually, it's actually perfect. It's perfect because I think what ended up happening is some slime got on the carpet and it is now permanently part of the carpet in that room. So you know what? There you go. That's the slime on the carpet. Okay, this is coming together pretty good. And you know what? Smiley's gonna hang out in that room. Good for him. He's having a great time. Okay, now I need a hallway. I just need a yellow corridor. Add those. And then go back home and then put in a yellow corridor right here. Now, this is a little room that has like a cabinet and a little sink. I don't even know what you would call it. It's literally like a hallway, like a pass-through that has a sink in it and some cabinets. So that's where I keep all my coffee stuff, and it works out pretty good. So it's my coffee bar. This is my coffee bar. Is it infested with monsters? Possibly. Yeah, but I'm not giving up my coffee. I don't care how scary those monsters are. Coffee all day, every day. And then this leads into a room that we call the lounge. It's basically just an open room with a couch in it. There's nothing too special going on in that room. So I think what I'm going to do here is put a T-junction. Well, yeah. We'll put a T-junction like this. We'll fill this space. So this is basically the whole room. And then it opens up to the foyer, which is basically the actual front door. The front door is over here somewhere. But we need to make space. We need to make space for that. And I don't know if we can figure out a way to get a second floor. We obviously haven't made it to that phase of our construction project. How close are we? Oh, we just need to earn enough money. That's all we need. I just need money. Give me cash. Just a few more Keyins need to get destroyed by monsters, and then we're good to go. Isn't that fun? Now let's just check something out here. 2x cash. Yes, I wish I had bought that so much longer ago. Also, faster monsters, which means they can vaporize me more quickly. Hey, excuse me? Oh, I thought that was $779. I was like, scam? No, we have not been scammed. We're good. And then, I mean, we could just buy $10,000 of cash, which is not really that much when you think about it. It's not enough. So let's just chill out. Let's earn our $10,000 by watching me get killed. So sad. Also, my understanding is that you can actually play the maze yourself. Yeah, enter maze. Ah! I don't want to be here. It's very different when you're in it. Oh gosh. That was instant death. Let's try again. Okay, I gotta go do my laundry. Ah, I'm dead. I just need to get some clean underwear, guys. Come on. This is not an existence that I want to live in. All right, whatever. I need one more building. I lied. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to put the foyer. Such a pretentious word. Foyer. Yeah, rebirth. Do it. You don't lose anything. You only gain. That's awesome. So now we have access to new stuff. What kind of new stuff? Old storage room? Okay. Electrical room? I like that. Gosh, these rooms are expensive. Ventilation room? Alarm corridor? Goodness. So expensive. But probably worth getting because, like, they're worth lots of money. I'm going to get an old storage room. Now, I do recognize this is a dead end. That's okay. We can utilize it. The pipe corridor, that's a good hallway. The electrical room, also a dead end. I can't afford the service turn. It cannot be purchased at this moment. That's okay. What about monsters? We get new monsters. Oh, wow. The crawler. He costs $25K. He's so expensive. All right, that's fine. That's fine for now. We're going to keep adding. We're going to do the best we can with the pieces that we have. Okay, so remember, lounge, front door right here. Front door. You know what the front door is going to be? It's going to be a storage room. Boom, front door. Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit trickier. I think I'm going to put a dead end here. But what this is actually where the staircase is leading to the second floor. For now, though, it's going to be a dead end. But maybe later, what we'll do, because I don't know if there's actual stairs in this game to, like, go up a level. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. For now, I'm just going to do this. But later on, what I think we'll do is we could just add, like, a corridor. And we could just pretend, basically, think about that corridor as the staircase and then build the second floor out here. See? Imagination. That's what SpongeBob was talking about. Okay, now let's clear some space, which is getting very expensive, by the way. It's very pricey to clear out this space, but now we have lots of space. And actually, I think what I'm going to do here is our dining room is connected to our patio. So I am going to clear this. Yes, you can go away. And then I'm going to add a T-junction here. And so this is leading out to the patio. And I'm just going to put another T-junction and then a bend here, little turn. Okay. This is basically the patio. This is what I'm building right now. I think I want another T-junction and then a turn. And then, you know what? Do another turn and then a four-way. Yeah. Okay. So this is the patio. This is the patio area. And then this enters into the living room. One of the best rooms in the house. Boom. And actually, there is 2 doors that lead to the living room. So this is perfect. Boom. You have double access. Double access to the living room. Okay. And then, ooh, this is tricky. No, you know what? This isn't tricky. You put T-junction here, okay? So this is from the kitchen, right? We're in the kitchen. Yeah. This is the kitchen island. I'm washing my hands. Now I'm going over to the oven. The oven's right here. I'm cooking up some bacon, which is a really messed up thing to be cooking as a pig. Don't think too hard about that. And then I'm going into the living room and I'm hanging out in my living room. And then, we do something like this. Oh, what is this? Research team detected. What does that do? Oh, is it this expedition? Is that what we're waiting for? What does that do? I don't know. We'll just chill for a second.
Bruh.
What? Research outpost established. 1 buildings are blocked. Oh. What does that mean? This guy's trying to knock it down. Okay, you know what? I feel like I feel compelled to try and knock down that building. I feel like that is like part of my goal is to make sure that these guys can't get their research done. So, what just happened? I went into the maze on accident. I'm going to put a hound over here, and he's going to help break down this barricade. Smiley's doing a great job. Look, they destroyed it. Oh, look at him run. There is no escape. We did it. Oh my gosh. I just got $61,000 for doing that. That's actually insane. Well, now I can buy the other monster, the crawler. In fact, I can buy 2 crawlers. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back home. I'm going to add some crawlers to my maze because they're real spooky looking. Oh, I'm at my max. So you know what? I'm going to get rid of you. Sorry, buddy. You got to go. And then I'm going to add a crawler. And then I should be upgrading these things, right? It costs 500? I should have been doing this a long time ago. Oh, man. I really messed up. Yeah. Okay, get as many of these guys upgraded as we can. Okay, that's it for now. I mean, we're making money. The expedition, that's kind of awesome. So we'll keep an eye out for that again. But let's continue the expansion of my house. What was I even talking about? Ooh. I don't know. But what I do know is that I want more of these expensive parts. Like, for instance, the service U-turn seems like a good one. Maybe a ventilation room and then an alarm corridor. But those are so expensive. And a pipe corridor. Okay, what do I need to upgrade? Oh my, we actually had enough money after the expedition, but we still need to unlock more plots and we need a lot more buildings, which is fine. We'll get to it. And I may end up actually finishing building the first floor of my house before I can even get to the next rebirth. Because there's not much more of my house left, at least for the first floor. Obviously, we can move on to the second floor, and it seems like we may need to. For now, though, we need to build our living room. So this is going to be... Wait. This was the living room, right? Right? Because like this was the patio. This is the dining room. This right here is the living room. So we're kind of still in the foyer. So we'll do something like this. And these need to meet up. So put a turn here. And then I need like a T-junction here. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is basically connecting. Remember, this is the front door. This is basically the area that leads to the living room, the kitchen, the patio, the backyard, and the dining room. That's perfect. That's the basic layout. Now we move into what they call the owner's retreat. It's my bedroom. What a weird name. The owner's retreat. Anyways, let's remove some spaces because we have to do that because I need to go this way and I need to go this way. And I'm spending all of my money on just removing stuff, which is not ideal. So there's basically a hallway here that eventually leads to my bedroom. But before that, there is a closet right here, which seems like a perfect spot for our ventilation room. I'm thinking. And then there's also a bathroom. So I guess this right here is going to lead into the bedroom. The owner's retreat. But this right here ends with like a little tiny bathroom. So I need some kind of dead end. I guess I could just put you here. Although there's probably better rooms I could put here, but I'm just gonna put this. Okay, so you got a closet, you got a bathroom, and then this right here is going to be the owner's retreat. So how do I build the owner's retreat? I obviously need more pieces. I think that's probably something that is limiting the expansion of my back rooms. Let's go to buildings and let's see if there's any like expensive parts that would work. I like the service U-turn, so I'm gonna buy 2 of those. The alarm corridor is too expensive. I cannot afford it. And then we should probably buy, well, what's our monster situation looking like? Does it tell us what our limit is? It doesn't say. Oh, 7. Okay, so we have 7 of 7. What is this? What is this bacteria monster? How expensive are you? You're quite expensive, but you're also awesome looking, and I can afford you. I'm gonna buy it. I probably shouldn't have, but I did anyways. And then one of the smileys has got to go. Sorry, bud. You're out. And then bacteria is so in. Oh, let's see this thing. Wow, that is very upsetting. Oh, the way he runs. Ugh. Let me infect you. Let me give you the common cold. Hey, let's enter the maze. Dude, I die instantly. Also, expedition. That's awesome. I can't survive. They're too strong. They're too strong, man. Ah! I don't like living here anymore. I don't want to live in this house. Okay, so it looks like the expedition is going to set up right here, which is great because we've got a hound and a crawler. And a smiley who are going to do some serious damage. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys are in trouble. You guys are in trouble. I do like this, though. It allows my little minions to make their way a little bit deeper into the house. A little bit further. I mean, like, I can't even go to bed anymore, guys. I can't go to bed. My bed is over here. I can't sleep. I have to sleep in my garage. It's the only place that's safe. Actually devastating. Okay, we're gonna get $85,000 though if we can get through this barricade. And yeah, that's happening. Right? Get him, get him, get him. Come on. There you go. Boom. Money. Heck yeah. I can upgrade my hound. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. And I can upgrade my my crawler. Holy, $6,300. Yikes. Let's upgrade our smiler. Why not? Okay, now we've got to move on to the bedroom. We have enough room. We have enough money to buy buildings. I was hoping that I could get more U-turns. So I guess I just got to make do with these crossroads. Also, wait, how am I doing on? We're getting close. We're getting close, but we're still not there. Let's get more crossroads because those work out well for like making a room that appears to be big. Do I have any more? Nope, no more U-turns. When does the shop restock? Another minute? Ain't nobody got time for that. Get some T-junctions. Get some crossroads. I got plenty of crossroads. Sure, wet carpet, old storage room, electrical room, ventilation room. Very expensive, but valuable. And an alarm corridor. Sure. Okay. Okay. Back to work. Back to building. My dream home. My dream back rooms. Oh, it's exactly the way I wanted it. We'll do this, and then we will add a turn here. I have no idea what that noise was, by the way. And then, oh, this is, okay, wait. This is gonna be a T-junction because this is the bedroom, right? But then there's like a little hallway, and that leads to the bathroom, and the bathroom's gonna go right here. That's where the bathroom goes. Okay, and you know what? Actually, I should probably clear out this space because we need a closet. Oh, you know what? Actually, we'll just do this and then this. Boom. Bedroom. Bed. Looks very cozy. That's my bed. Or you know, you could lay up against these weird pipes and stuff. That's comfy. I love living in the back rooms. Anyways, inventory, let's make the ventilation room because let's be honest, we're going to need some ventilation in there. That's the toilet. That's where the toilet goes. And then this leads into like the shower, basically. So I think I'll just do something like this. Okay. Yeah, that works. And then at the very end of it all will be another ventilation room, which is the shower. And then going this way is the closet. And I have this room. So I'm going to put this in, and then the closet goes right here. Do we have any good? Ooh, yeah. We have another ventilation room. That's actually perfect. The owner's retreat is done. And actually, this is essentially the entire first floor of my house in Backrooms form, which is frightening, to say the very least. Now, can we expand to the second floor? It's going to be tricky, and we'll have to use some imagination, and also, like, removing these plots to make space for it is getting crazy expensive. Oh my gosh. $16,000. But I think that's enough space. That's enough space because the upstairs is pretty basic. It's pretty basic. What we're going to do is remove this. Goodbye. And then we're just going to add a corridor. And this is essentially the staircase. Boom. That's the stairs. You're on the second floor. Second floor. So split at the top. There's a bedroom. There's 3 bedrooms. There's actually 3 bedrooms. There's one here at this split. There's one here at this split. And then I need this because there's going to be another one here. Boom. There you go. So you got the 3 bedrooms, and then there's like this big room, this huge room that is my kid's playroom. And it sits right above the garage, and it's got a couch, and it's got a beanbag, and it's got tons of toys. Tons of toys. It's a very fun room. And so I need to basically build that. But I kind of want to get like better pieces. So let's see if we can get some better pieces. The alarm corridor is good. We like the ventilation room, and we like the service turn. The electric room is, I mean, a lot of these rooms are all dead ends, which is bad news. We don't want dead ends. Although we can kind of get creative with the dead ends. So you know what? Give me some more electrical rooms, ventilation. Oh, no more ventilation. I can't afford. Well, no, there's no more left. There's none in the dang shop. We used them all up. And look at this. We're ready. We just need to get to 75,000 cash. That's actually awesome. And we'll upgrade Smiler. Okay, so we need to build out this big room, which does have a bathroom, a little tiny bathroom attached to it. So that is going to be this room. Boom. Tiny bathroom. Do I have a turn? I do have a turn. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do something like this. Because there is kind of like smaller rooms sort of attached to this bigger room. So there's a small room here. And then there's actually another room on the other side here, which is like my theater room. It's basically a small dark room that has a projector in it. It's not really a theater, but it has a projector in it with a projector screen, and it's fun to play games in there because it's got like the Dolby 7.1 speaker system, which is very cool. Okay, and that's gonna be you right here. Boom. And guys, I have built my house in the Backrooms, and I think that it is like a complete house. Yeah, it's totally done. Also, the research team is here, and if we can destroy them, which I'm pretty confident that my fella here can get through that barricade in the next 2 minutes and 45 seconds. If he successfully does that, we're gonna get $120,000, which means we can get to the next rebirth. Oh wait, what's going on here? What's this? You know what? Just gonna add that. I don't know what this would be, because keep in mind this is the living room. I guess, you know what? We'll just say this is an extension of the living room. This is where the fireplace is, because that's where the fireplace, and then the TV is above the fireplace. Are you getting through, pal? You getting through? You doing your thing? It's kind of weird that I'm rooting for the monsters that are ruining my life, but it's a weird relationship that we have because they earn me money, but they also terrorize me in my own Backrooms house. It's very, very confusing situation we found ourselves in, but either way, we've made a ton of money, and now rebirth. Heck yeah. We now have access to new monsters. Oh, the water dweller? Oh, siren lamp. There's none in the shop. devastating. Either way, I have accomplished my goal. Let's see if I could actually get through. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. How are you supposed to get through it? Dude, the bacteria killed me right away. Go, 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 go. Okay. Oh, man. Go, go, go. Protect me, Keyin. Protect me. Ah! Go. Ah! This is so scary. Ah! Oh, gosh. Dude, living here is awful. I never should have turned my house into the back rooms, it turns out. That was a bad idea, guys. Oh, well. For now, let's open some fan mail. This one comes from Sammy. Sammy says, hello, kindly Keyin. I would love to see more of your Poppy Playtime vids. I would love to make more Poppy Playtime videos, but we gotta wait until the new one comes out, which probably will be sometime in early 2027, I would say. And then Sammy drew what appears to be the leg of Huggy Wuggy, or maybe, no, I was gonna say maybe that's prototype, but no, it's not. It's not spidery enough. I think that's Huggy. Either way, thank you for the letter and the awesome drawing, Sammy. And thank you all for watching, liking, and subscribing. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!